Hello, hi, my name is Michael DeLillo. I am the owner and founder of a company called Going Golfing, Custom Clubs and Repair. And today I'm going to do a video on golf ball reviews. And I'm going to talk about the Kick-X golf ball. You can see a black line around here because I do have the Check and Go Pro. Versus some of the other golf balls that I've hit that they claim to go 30 yards or 15 yards further than the other golf balls. We're also going to do some bounce tests where you can actually see the ball's bouncing up in the air. I'm standing on concrete, and here's some of the balls we're going to be putting them against, and I'm going to give you my review. First off, I hit the Kick-X golf ball. It's very similar to the Titleist Pro V1. If you look at the ball dimples on it versus the Kick-X golf ball, the dimples on it are almost identical. If you get a close-up view on here, you can really take a real good look at them. So the golf balls on the Pro V1 and the Kick-X are almost same. I put it up against the Srixon. This is the AD golf ball Srixon, the 333. The golf ball that I play with on a regular basis is called the Pinnacle Gold Distance. I also hit a Top Flight. This is got some pop on it. And then I've also hit the Callaway Tour TaylorMades just to see how they play. TaylorMades. And I got a Wilson that I've hit. And this is the Smart Court versus the Nike PD Long. Okay. Now first off, I did realize and figure out one thing, that the Kick-X golf ball did go further than the Nike PD Long. Even if I do a bounce test, and I'll hold them up about 6.5, 7 feet, you can see the PD Long did bounce a little higher. Also, this is the Titleist Pro V1. This bounced a little bit further higher than the other ones. Now, when we start getting into the Top Flights and the Pinnacles, which I hit on a regular basis, this is the Pinnacle Gold. Pinnacle Gold outbounced the Kick-X, and this is the Top Flight. And that outbounced it. If you're talking about the Wilson, it outbounced the Wilson. Now, let's talk about distance and control and feel. I hit the Nike PD Long. I was hitting this for a long time, and then I came across a Pinnacle about 2 years ago, and I started hitting the Pinnacle golf balls on a regular basis, and I do hit these very well. Now, the Kick-X golf balls claims it hits 30 yards further than any of your normal golf balls. No, it don't. It hit further than the Nike, but it did not hit any further on my drives or any iron shots than it did with the Pinnacle or the Top Flight. Now, when we're talking about the Srixon, it also has a soft feel on it too, just like the Kick-X. It's almost identical in the cover, and if you feel the Top Flight, the Titleist Pro V1s, and you feel them, they're almost identical in the cover. But the difference is they have that mark there that they claim for putting. That's a good mark if you don't know your golf business like I do. The heavy spot is somewhere along the equator, which means when I putt, I'm going to put the ball on the green like this towards my target to get my roll. If for some reason, if the heavy spot's on this side or on this side, it's not going to give me the roll that I want because of the heavy spot. Same thing with this one over here. Same thing with the Pinnacle as well as the Srixon. And I did not mark up the Top Flight, but I've hit these, and this is just a new one that I pulled out of the sleeves. So when we're talking about the Kick-X golf ball, great feel, good control. It did outdrive the Titleist, the Wilson, Callaway, and the Nike, and the TaylorMade. So the Titleist Pro V1 didn't make the cut on that one. Either did the Callaway. Wilson was close, but didn't cut it. This TaylorMade here, which is the Distance, didn't make the cut. And the PD Long didn't make the cut on that. Now, Top Flight. This one here, this one made the cut, but it's a harder golf ball. And as you can see, this is the Pinnacle, and this is the Top Flight. If you actually do the bounce test, the Top Flight's going to give you a little higher bounce on it. And that's what I'm looking for, is the bounce. I'm going to hit this one very well. It's going to give me a good feel off of my club as well as the Pinnacle. The Kick-X ball is, I mean, it's really soft. When you're hitting your golf ball, I just hit it right on the equator. And if you can get up, I'm going to try to get it up real close there. You're going to see some really bad marks on it, because I keep my clubs grooved real well. And along right over here on the side. And you can see where I really did a number on the golf ball right over here. So, if you're out looking for a golf ball that's going to help you perform a little bit better, yeah, I would recommend this. But as the story goes, no, it does not hit the ball 30 yards further than the ball that I'm hitting. It may go further if you're hitting another ball like a Nike or a Callaway, because you can compress this. And if you swing extremely hard, and I'd say anywhere 105 miles an hour or up with that with a driver, you're not going to find any more distance, but you're going to feel a nice soft feel on it. So yes, would I buy the Kick-X balls? I'd buy them, but I'd buy them at a second-hand store at 5A quality. But I'm not going to go ahead and spend $44 on a dozen. Not going to happen. Top Flights, I play all the time. Srixon's a good ball, and Pinnacles. So the three balls that I am hitting now: the Kick-X2, Pinnacle Gold, and the Top Flight. And this one is the D2 right here. So you can see that it has a nice little dimple pattern. These are the ones I'm hitting. If you find a Kick-X ball, go ahead and give it a shot. You're going to enjoy playing with it. I was drawing it, fading it. I even try to get some spin on the ball. It does spin. It performs, once again, just like a Pro V1, but it did outdrive and outperform the way the Pro V1 played. It's a good ball, and it's worth the money. And if you can find them for a little less than the Pro V1, buy the Kick-X ball. If you guys have any questions, I want to thank you very much for watching my video. You guys have a nice day, and please put some comments in there. And if you have any questions, my business card, you can email me directly. Thank you very much, and you have a nice day.